come on in. I am so happy that you're here today. Today's video is going to be a bit of everything. A ramble, a rant, a haul, the whole 9 yards, and a reveal. So, first thing I want to do is welcome in everyone. Hi guys, hi. And I see all my new people. Hi. Thank you so much for giving my channel a chance. I really, really appreciate it. Please feel free to like it, to share it. Like it is that thumbs up button. You can share it. Comments are amazing, guys. I really try to reply to every comment, and I love the interaction that it gives us because we are all part of this great community. And definitely subscribe, please. And those of you that are returning, thanks, guys, so much for coming back. And please keep coming back because I like seeing you. And because I love your comments, keep those coming too, please. Okay, so let's start. Let's get the negative out of the way. I'm going to be talking about a bit of rant. And I'm not calling out anyone, and I'm not asking to debate this with anyone, okay? This is my opinion. And I will be doing a opposite role play, okay? So there is a ASMR artist that I subscribe to, and I admire them, and I admire what they've done, especially for someone so young. But they're also known for their role plays, and they do a sassy role play and a Karen role play, and a lot of them do. But they recently posted a sassy exercise instructor video, and I'm sorry, it crossed the line for me. For me, it crossed from sassy to mean, especially for the young people. And it's not just young people. Old people like me, we have body image issues too, okay? And this one was like every nightmare thing you could think of that could happen if you decided to try to get into shape or try to go to a gym. And I know it's for fun and entertainment. It just really, really offended me to the point I almost unsubscribed, but I know how important subscriptions are, and my little subscription means nothing to their channel. I know that. But they do so much good as well. Oh, they're so good at role plays. They're so good at tingles, and they're so honest and open. So I'm just going to chalk that up to agree to disagree. Okay. However, because of that, my next video is going to be signing you up for a positive space gym. Okay. Everything that you've wanted a gym to say to you, I'm going to do that. Okay. So, and I hope you guys watch it, and I hope you enjoy it. So, rant over. All right. And for those of you that like hauls, I have a little mini haul. I have a friend that I recently bought some gifts for, and she really likes Hello Kitty and the Friends and everything. I love Hello Kitty, don't get me wrong, right? I just have never been a collector. I did knit my daughter when she was little a Hello Kitty dress. One of the most complicated things I've ever done, but it turned out really good. However, in getting her some gifts, I found out something about myself. I'm kind of hooked on it. So, yesterday, baby Angel and I were out, which is the reveal I'm about to come out with very shortly. Anyways, we passed a Miniso store, and I love those stores. And this was a downtown store. It was the biggest one I've ever been in, and very well maintained, very, very clean, very, very bright, they're all bright and clean, but this one had a lot more space to walk around, and it was all organized. It was beautiful. It was just beautiful. So, let me show you what I got. So, first thing I got, I like to carry a small purse around with me, and I don't need a big brush. And this may be for kids, but I don't care. It's a little mini comb and brush that folds down into this shape. And there's the My Melody friend, who I quite like, by the way. And I love the container. I'm telling you, these stores were made for ASMR. And it's so funny because Baby Angel said, every time I go shopping with you, I know you're around because I can hear you tapping on something. It's true. My husband says the same thing. I pick up anything and I automatically, or when I go to show him something I've purchased, I'm like, oh, look at this. You see that? He goes, okay, you cannot tap if you don't want to. So I'm going to see if I can open it. I could, so that's good. Oh my God, it's like a Swiss Army knife of combs. So there's a fine tooth comb, and then there's the brush. Oh yeah, perfect for me. This is absolutely, oh, and look at the little bow at the end. Can you guys see it? The little bow. But look how it closes up into this, which is perfect. Because when I use my small purse, sometimes my brush can take up a lot of space. So this is just perfect. Do you like? I thought that one was pretty good. And then this one we're going to use in an upcoming role play as well. It's a Hello Kitty manicure set. Now they did have one that was all red background with the white, and they had like 4 rows of it, and they only had the one white with the red dots. And yeah, I put human feelings on things, okay? I always feel bad when there's one thing left and lots. I'm like, oh, nobody wants it. I'll take it. If you ever want to sell me something, just tell me. Nobody else wants this. Okay, I'll get it. Okay, so let's open it and see. This one I did kind of open ahead of time. I haven't seen what's in it yet, but that makes a lot of noise. Okay, this is cool, guys. And again, doesn't take up a lot of space. Hello Kitty. And this is itty bitty, kind and pretty. That kind of describes me. Well, I don't know about the fruit, but I'm short. And I try to be kind. Okay, so let's open it. I think I open it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it looks like it's got the clippers and a nail file and some tweezers. And I think this is a cuticle pusher. I've never seen one that small, but it's perfect for me. And I find this stuff very, very reasonably priced. Like this was $4.99, which I think is great. And I love the case too. You know, I could use the case for business cards or stamps or something like that. So I really, because I guarantee I'll lose everything that's in it. It just happens to me. So there's that one. And then, okay, the comb is there. And I had to get this again. Now this one I actually bought 2 of, but I'll just show you the one. And I gotta tell you, I've had this, another one of these, for a very long time. And I didn't know it was a Hello Kitty item. I took the label off, but it's a cinema roll, Q-tip, cotton swabs. But what I love about this is each color is a different shape and has a different purpose. Let's see. Yeah, the pink ones are very pointed. They're great for removing specks on eyeliner and things. The yellow are your regular cotton swabs, and the blue have the ridging, you know. But I love this container so much. This is actually starting to become my signature gift to people. I think I've given away 3 already, and one is for me because I'm almost out, and the other is for a very good friend who has a birthday coming up. I just thought it was a great thing. I love, and again, they're $4.99. And I don't know how many cotton swabs you get in these, but it's a, here, look at the bottom. It's a lot. And you can't go wrong with this container, can you? Okay, so like I said, I got 2 of those. And then I did get, I'm going to save the best for last. And I did get 3 of these because they bring back childhood memories. And they're all different. This one is a My Melody, but I love the different colors, including purple ink. But I remember getting these as kids, and they only had the 4 colors. I think it was blue, red, black, and green, I think were the 4 colors. And this has 6. And orange as well, which is great. So this one is the My Melody. You know, and you click down the color you want, and then click another, and it opens and closes. I mean, this one is Madame Original, Hello Kitty, and this one's the red. And then this is actually, I love My Melody, don't get me wrong, but this one whose name, I don't know, Kuromi, is that how you say it? Tell me if I'm saying it wrong and say it phonetically, please. She looks a little bit mischievous. And I love this one. She's actually become my favorite. Which, and maybe that's it, she looks a little witchy to me, which is why I got a hand mirror of her. Because I have a container, it's an owl container, and I keep my brushes and a big magnifying glass that people laugh at me for, because it's the only way I can read labels on my makeup. So this will fit in perfectly. And I love the ears, and it's a little hand mirror. So let's see if we can, I think this one I've got to cut. Let's see. Yeah, this one's going to have to be cut open. So I will show this another time. Maybe. Wait. No. But you get the idea, right? But look how pretty it is. And they had them all, you know. But I just thought this was great. And again, nothing here was overly bright. These pens, they were like $2.99, guys. And I think this was $6.99 because I really liked it. No, I'm lying. I think this was $5.99. Isn't that cool? I wish I could. Let me see if I can get it. You get the idea, right? Okay. And then, the best of all, guys. And I did go for My Melody on this one. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I went for cinnamon roll. Again, I felt a little sorry because I didn't have a lot for cinnamon roll. But I love this so much, you guys. I love it because it's short and squat like me. Is this not incredible? Now the lid has these balls in it, but it's closed, so the straw doesn't touch them at all. No water gets to them or anything. But I love the size and shape, like it just fits into my hand. But I think it's just awesome. And I will be honest, a lot of times I use these without a lid at all. But I just really love the shape, and I love the little ears on cinnamon roll. I'm now hooked, okay, people? I'm hooked. I'm hooked. And you know what? It's just fun. And it's okay to have fun. Okay. So, we've done our rant. I've done my upcoming role play. And we've done our haul. So now it's time for the dun 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 dun, the reveal. Okay, so I have to tell you a wee little story first. So yesterday, Baby and Angel and I went to downtown Toronto, and as you guys know already, I had 5 tattoos, right? 3 on my back, 2 on my arms, and every single one means something special to me. Now, my daughter has talked about getting tattoos since she was old enough to know I had them. And I had a real hard time, I don't want to be a hypocrite. But we always told her, when you're 18, you can do what you want. You can legally sign for yourself, then. And she tried everything this year to get us to sign for her early. Because she's like, you guys know I'm getting them. And we did sit down. We had a big family meeting about it. And we explained to her our reservations for her being so young. She explained to us what she wanted. She explained to us the meaning behind them. Because that was the one thing I always said, have meaning behind it. And she had an answer to every question I had. I'm like, because she wanted to put them on her arms. And I'm like, honey, what if you want to wear a strapless dress? She goes, this is who I am. I said, what if you go for a job interview? You're going to be judged. She goes, that's what a blazer's for. Okay. I'm like, what if, you get a job with kids that say, tattoos? She goes, that's what short sleeves are for. That's what bandages are for. So I'm like, she has, and she also said makeup too. They are beautiful. The designs that she made are absolutely beautiful. So she ended up booking for 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. But they're her business, so I'm not going to explain the reasoning behind everything. But they really are quite stunning. And just in case anyone is in Toronto, we went to New Tribe Tattoo. I believe it's on Queen Street. It's on the 2nd floor. They are clean. They are very, very informative. She made an appointment with her tattoo artist before she turned 18 to discuss them, to decide on the sizing, the shaping, the positioning. She knew the cost going in. It was amazing. We had been there before. She has daith piercings for her migraines, and she researched, and the person there had the most experience doing daith piercings, specifically for people who have migraine issues. For her, it helps. Whether that's a placebo effect, I don't know, but it helps. I don't care. Okay. So I thought, okay, I'm going with her to support her then, So we went, and now comes the reveal. When my daughter was born, I swear to you, now I was a little out of it, and there's a lot of emotions coming at you, but I swear to you, they stood at the foot of the bed and threw her at me. They didn't, but that's what it felt like. And her score was 9-10. She was a little bit gray. So when she landed here, I thought, why are you putting this gray fish on me? So from that moment on, she has always been my little gray fish. And when she was about 4 or 5, she loves performing. And she had to read in front of the class, and she was very nervous, very, very nervous. So I ended up just drawing a little cartoon fish, and it always had to have 3 bubbles and a smile. And that went on. I would always do it on her side, on her stomach or her side. Nobody had to know about it. She could touch it, and she would know it was there. So I even did it when she took her driving test, okay? She recently drew, I wasn't up for her exam, so she drew it on herself. So she goes, I'm going to ask them if they'll do it for me, if they'll let me do a 4th one. So I had to draw it, and she's very picky. I had to draw it 10 times to get it right. So the lady goes, oh yeah, that'll take me 5 minutes. It took longer to set up than to do that one. Okay, it was so... Yeah, we did mother-daughter. See my fish? Now the tape is still on it, the second skin. It's actually not quite as dark as this. It's a very fine line, but we each have it. She has it on her side, and I have it on my wrist because I have this one on this wrist. So I wanted them to be symmetrical. I'm hoping you guys can see it. I drew that. But yeah, so it really means something special to us. And that's all, right? And I'm sure I'm going to take a lot of flack from family members and people for letting her do this, but she's 18 and I love them. I think they look great. I love the thoughts behind them. I love how she's thought everything out. This is not a kid that does things impulsively, okay? But that's okay. I've taken flack for things before. When we first let her walk home from school, I took so much flack from other moms, and I even went to the school principal who knew her very well, and I said, look, is this a case of she's ready and I'm not, because I didn't want to? And he's like, that's exactly what it is. He goes, she's so ready. And we're talking like 3 blocks, so straight walk. So I'm like, okay. I took so much flack from other moms, you know, for letting her go home and be in the house for 1 hour by herself. And I'm like, you know what? She's 11. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. And she was almost 12, so it all worked out. We made her practice all summer. We'd make her put on her backpack and we'd time. She wasn't allowed to talk to anyone. And she had a flip phone that if she wanted to text, she had to, you know, for the C, she'd have to press the number 1 3 times. So, and the numbers programmed into it were just for us. She was not to use it to talk to friends or anything. Now it's all over. She has her own smartphone. It's whatever, right? But she's earned our trust for sure. So yeah, there you go. My rant, my roleplay, my haul, and my reveal. And guys, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you'll tune in for my positive gym space roleplay. And as always, I love you, I value you, I honor you, and I'm so very glad that you were born.